Hey everybody, I'm going to do some live trading with you guys here. Well, it's actually not live trading. I'm still on my paper trading account. I'm having a heck of a time getting a penny account set up right now. Just moving some things around, but I don't want you guys to make any mistakes about this. I've been trading for 44 years. I've traded penny stocks for years. So, it's not like I'm new at this, but it's just been some personal things, and I'm getting some accounts moved around and money moved around, and for some reason, it's taking a very long time to open accounts these days. So, today you're in for a treat. I'm going to trade live. Okay, it's pre-market right now. I'll pause the recording as I go along, because I don't want this to be like for hours and hours. But let's just take a look at the pre-market. And in the pre-market, we can see that the SPY is down again today. The QQQ and the Russell are both down. We have some stocks on my watch list that I really, really like today. MDRR, I'd love to get short at 286. MDGS, I would love to get short at 3. STAF, this one I have a bit of a mixed bias on. I'm neutral to long. Basically there's no news on this company. It's an 8 million float, and we've already traded around 11 million so far. So we've turned the float over pretty high. Company loses money quarter over quarter, but there's been a lot of change of ownerships in the SEC filings, and that's really telling me to pay attention here. I think this could squeeze today, and my bias is neutral to long. I wouldn't be looking for it to do too much today, but you never know. On the larger time frame, we're already at like a really key liquidity level, but maybe to 240, right? Maybe 240, maybe as much as 345. It's just getting a lot of volume in. The float's relatively low, and I think this could have a squeeze, but I'm obviously going to just follow the order flow and let it tell me what to do. Now, the one that I really, really, really like today is SPI. I'm so upset right now that my account is not funded, because I would make so much money on this today. And right now it's very long bias, and I'm going to let it play out, because as you guys know, this did have a history of squeezing all the way to 47. So I'm hoping something like that happens. And I want to be on the backside of that move, so I'm not going to be rushing into that. We'll just take it one step at a time, and that's pretty much it. AVXL, I like this as a short. It's a biotech company, but the daily does not turn me on that much. If it pops up to 632 again, I'll take a look at it, but right now I really just want to put most of my attention on SPII. I want to see how it squeezes. We're at a very key level here at $14, and it's starting to roll over right now. Just quickly, you can see that the float is 10% short. That's a huge percentage, right? So there's going to be a lot of trapped shorts in this market, which is why I want to give it time to really play out. Really, I think the safest trades today are going to be MDRR, MDGS. STAF I'm not that thrilled about, but SPI I think has the potential to really be a big mover. If I was live right now, I might try a small short here at 1286 with a stop order. It looks like it's starting to roll over a little bit to me. But if I took that trade, which I'm not yet, it's going to be a very, very, very small size. And I would not hold on to that unless I started to see the order flow telling me that it starts to make its descent. But with this high percentage of the float short, I'm leaning more towards squeezes. So, I'm looking for kind of really tricky behavior on this today. It is a tricky stock. So it should be a fun day. I'm going to pause the video. I'll come back when the market opens and we'll do some live commentary. Okay, so the market's about to open, and as you can see here, STAF did exactly what I thought it would do. You can see it's blue, which is my neutral to long bias. Now, I usually don't like to trade in the pre-market, primarily just because it's really difficult to get in and out with limit orders if something horrible happens, and believe me, horrible things happen all the time. I think my best trades are going to be MDRR, MDGS. I just want to get a really good price for them. STAF, I'm going to really kind of just watch and let the first 20 minutes play out. I think SPI, it did squeeze a little higher, ran into some trouble here, but as we come into the opening bell right now, I would love to see it squeeze once more, but this rejection here and the break of this level tells me that it might not. But ideally, I would like to see that happen, but just by the way it looks right now, I don't think it's going to squeeze once more. I think it's done. So right now, I'm just gonna, there goes STAF. Boom. Boom, baby. Boom. Told ya. This was the only blue one on my list today. Long to neutral. Okay, SPII, I'm going to have to let it play out a little bit. And I really would like to sell at 1274. So I'm going to get that trade set up right now. And it's a fairly expensive stock, so I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to do about $10,000 worth, which would be about a 900 share order. I don't think it's going to get there. I hope it does, but I don't think it's going to get there. Should probably just park a limit order, but you know what? I'm going to actually just sell here at market. And I'm going to, I don't think it's going to break this 1250 level, right? I think it's pretty much done. And just get a stop in on that right now. And I'm going to put a stop loss at, I'm going to do about 1255. Okay. I'm going to park that there. Maybe a little higher. Maybe around 1290. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. And just leave that alone. There's really nothing to do on that right now. Just going to pull this down so I can see a full chart. Get that up there. Keep an eye on that P&L statement. Okay. I think it's done. There goes STAF squeezing away. MDRR, that's what I want to see, baby. This is the one I really want to trade the most. MDGS, MDRR. Come on, give me a little bit better move here. I do want to sell that, and I want to do about $10,000 worth, which would be about 4,000 shares, 4,500 shares. And I'm going to, oh, god damn it. I want to do a limit at 1225. That'll work. Okay, so I did get filled at 12,225. It's going to take a little bit of heat here. It's a big spread, so you got to expect that type of action. And you can see that I probably should have done a limit 232, but I think that's it. I don't think it's going to go past this level here. So we'll get a stop on that one too. And I'm going to put that stop at 260. Okay, and kind of let that play out. Okay. I should have offered 235. Okay, I may actually even add to this one. I like this one that much. SPI is gonna. I think SPI is gonna just slowly grind down all day long. STAF. We're gonna wait for that to relax again. This could squeeze quite a bit. MDRR. I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. The daily chart. Not too worried about that. I'm going to be looking for something around 162 on this. There goes STAF. This is the only blue one on my list. I should have probably bought it. Alright, I'm going to pause the video. We'll come back. I don't want this to go too long, but I also thought it would be cool for you to hear my thought process. Okay, just a little update here, and as you can see, STAF is doing, or sorry, SPI is doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. Slow grind down all day long. I'm just going to let that run. I see no point, there's absolutely zero reason for me to take that trade off. I would expect a small squeeze a little bit, but I'm happy with that trade. I think it's going to just drop all day long, a slow grind down, and my plan is to kind of add to that trade. The MDRR, that's messing around a little bit. That's okay. And the STAF, big rejection there at 330. Lots of longs in this, as you can see by the delta volume. And so if we get these guys upside down, it's going to be pretty painful for these longs that are piling in here. So we'll have to see how it plays out. I was long to neutral bias on it, but I didn't expect it to go too far, and I will short it, definitely. I definitely will short it. I didn't catch the long side of it. Most of these longs are going to get in pain right around here, so that's where they'll call uncle. So once it breaks that level, there's going to be a mass exit of all these breakout traders that got long on it. So I'll pause it for now, come back. My MDRR is starting to work a little bit here, and I'm going to be looking for like this level on MDRR, 146. So I'm just going to actually alert that 150 level. Okay. To see how that works. SPI is working. And STAF really starting to put some rejection in up here. I am getting ready to take a short on STAF, but I want to see the order flow tell me that it's safe to do that. Okay, looking at STAF here, what I really want to see is I want to see this level break. There's a lot of longs here, so you got a lot of longs that are trapped in this, but you know, also there was a big flush of shorts that came into this market. So what I really expect to happen is kind of a battle here between 258 and 330, and I'm going to let them battle it out, and eventually one side's going to give up. So my plan is to really right now potentially sell this level, or basically sell this level. One of these two right now. They're kind of a big range, and so I'm kind of waiting for both to happen. SPI is working great. MDRR is working as well. I expect those to do very well. There we go. There goes STAF. So I think what I would do here is I'd do about 4,000 shares and sell a market right here. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. Okay. And have a little bit of room here. So I'm going to put a stop loss on that. I might get squeezed, but I don't think so. I might get squeezed, don't think so, but I'm going to do a 310 stop loss. I would have preferred to see that level break and go. A break and hold is not exactly what I was hoping for. So I think what I'm going to do is lighten up on that a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is just take off half of that and take a $250 loss there. That's not what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting a break and go to happen. And so now there is a possibility that we could pop up there. You know, those buyers are defending this level, and I want to get them. I want to clearly see that they're getting in pain and getting them upside down. SPI, I'm going to be adding to this trade. So I'm going to go to add another 500 here just to adjust my cost. And I'm going to pull my stop down a little bit more so it doesn't get out of hand. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Okay. Break, 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 break. There we go. There we go. I'm going to start scaling out very soon because I have a little bit more size now than I should. And we want to take some profits on this. I think we're golden. No, I think we're golden. I'll take some profits at 10. Okay, so I have way too much size for my MDRR trade. This spread is just killing me right now. And this is going to wipe out any profits that I make on SPI, unfortunately. This 5-cent spread, I probably rushed into that a little bit too fast, but I think the trade is good. I really, really do, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go back to SPI. SPI, I'm going to take some profits off at 10. Thank God I have this one, because I oversized MDRR way too much for that spread. Okay, and the STAF trade is starting to crack. That's what I want to see, baby. Get those guys upside down. Now we get these guys upside down right now. My target's going to be, I'm going to adjust that because I want to take some profits off. So we're going to take profit at 190. 1.95 modify. So there we go. That's turning into a nice winner, nice winner, nice winner. I'm going to drag this stop down a little bit here and modify that. Okay. This is MDRR. It's going to ruin my day. It's going to ruin my day. We'll see. I might even add a little bit more to my SPI trade. I don't think it's going to break this level. I think I got a good fill here. STAF is looking golden, golden, golden. Come on, STAF. And MDRR is the only pain in my keister. The spread is just too big. SPI, I don't want to clear this level. That's a little bit worrisome to me. It should. This is actually not a bad place to add right here too. I think I might actually even add another. I might even add another 600 shares here. Okay. Now I'm going to drag that stop loss down. I don't want that to get out of control too much. That's not what I wanted to see. Should be okay. Should be okay. We'll see. Okay, it's a little bit more volume than I wanted to see there, but there we go. There we go, baby. I think I can tighten up my stop quite a bit right now. There we go. MDRR is a major pain in the ass. Major pain in the ass. It's going to take away all my profits. Oh, here we go. Let's go back to STAF. There we go. STAF is doing good. There we go. SPI. Let's take some profits here. Let's lock in half of that. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see, baby. That's what I wanted to see. So far, still a green day. Still a green day. Just this MDRR that's a frickin' nightmare. Okay. I have a feeling this is just going to run up to this liquidity right here. I think the trade is long-term good. I would swing it even. SPII, STAF. STAF is almost at our target. STAF is almost at our target. I think I'm going to take off half a STAF here. Okay. MDRR. It's going to pop on me. Watch, it's going to pop. This spread is too big. And this spread is just going to kill me. I should have known better. There goes SPI. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some more profits here, and I'm going to add back in on any pops. So I'm going to just scale out 500 more here. And that way I got a nice easy position, and if it does pop on me again, I'll scale back out. STAF. This one I don't even have to worry about it. Just move my stop loss down a little bit. SPI. Now this nightmare. MDRR. I'm really hoping here. I'm actually on a hope right now. You can see the Russell is rising, and the MDR is just following the Russell, but see how the spreads are starting to tighten up a little bit right now. So that's a little bit more hopeful for me, but I still think this is going to be a loser. I'm just trying to minimize the damage right now. Like longer term, I don't mind holding this as a swing trade, but that's not really how the trade was kind of thought out and planned out. Um, so it's going to be a green day today because of the other profits, but I'd really like to just minimize my situation here with MDRR. Looking at this daily here on MDRR, it's just not cool at all. My stop is too tight. In order for me to ride this out as a swing trade, I'd have to move my stop to there. That's the only safe place for me to ride it out as a swing trade, but I have way too much size to do that, right? So not a lot I can do right now other than just make the decision. Do I feel like holding that position overnight and ride that out, paying the borrows on that? Um, you know, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't. So I'm just really hoping that I can minimize it right now. Here we go. It's gonna make that pop. And sometimes you take these trades. Okay, so STAF just hit its full target. Boom, just like that. Big winner on STAF. So it's a green day. Very green day. This is MDR, and this one's still working. So STAF was a big winner. You know, there's times when I will just, you know, hold these things overnight. I really don't want to. I think it's going to be okay. Like it's going to move it up just a tiny bit, There's a little bit of liquidity sitting here at 259. I wouldn't be completely shocked to see it just pop up, take there like that right there, and then I need to see rejection here. If I don't see rejection here, I may actually add to this trade at this level. I'm going to just give it a little tiny bit more room. Ah, shit. That's what I thought was going to happen. Oh well, that took away the profits. We're still green on the day. We're still green on the day, believe it or not. I might get back into this. I was expecting that to kind of happen. I think this is as high as it's going to go. So I'm going to just get an order here ready. 5,000. I think that's, you know, just, I want to see some rejection here, but I think that's about as high as it's going to go. That was the safest place to put the stop. Let's just get ready for that right now. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, that's what I want to see. I want to see that rejection there, and then let's just see it come down. I'll be fast on this one. If this one doesn't work, I will get right out of it. 290. A big volume coming in here. That's what I want to see. I may even take some size here. I may even add to this one a little bit. I mean, this was my number one on the day. Okay, guys, I don't want you guys to think I'm being stupid here. This was my number one on the day that I really wanted to short. So I'm not just acting out of FOMO or anything like that. I just had the wrong size at the very beginning, and this is exactly what I'm expecting to see. A big stop run, smash liquidity, and then head down for the rest of the day. So I may actually even add to this trade, and I'm going to go 4,000 this time, and this time my stop is going to be 290. Just going to give it a second here, and yep, I like it. 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 I like the volume on that red candle at this level here. So let's get a stop order on that right away, since it's been a bit of a 290. And I want you guys to be very clear about something here. This was my number one that I wanted to short all day long. It's not like a trade is going against me and I'm adding to it. This had, to me, to my eyes, to my mind, this had the most potential to be the best short today. Okay, so not pretty, but as you can see, it's really struggling with this 286 area. And I think this area is going to hold. We'll see. We'll see. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of a flush lower. But the good news is if we break 266 right now, I may even add more. That's right. I will add more at 266. We'll see. Okay, just a quick look at SPI here. And as you can see, that's doing marvelous. Up $1,000 on the runner. And boom! There it goes. There she goes. There she goes. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, so we're going to close part of this position. We'll get out of 5,000. And we're going to close that right there. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I told you, this was my #1 on my hit list today, so I didn't mind adding to this trade. Take a little bit more profits here. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm actually going to just go right down to a 3,000 share size. Okay. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for the day. We can look at the account history here. We started the day at we started the day at 55,000 and we're up to 58,000 right now. It's going to just be a really long, boring rest of the day as these trades just kind of work their way. There's stops on them, but you know, this is a demo account. I said we've ran this demo account from 12,000 up to 58,000 now, and good day. Hopefully we'll be live very soon, and if you do want to learn how to trade like this, you can join my penny stock coaching room, right, where we talk about all these trades and I teach you how to do this, how to understand the market. Just head on over to my website and we'll make you a member of the penny stock trading group. And if you really want to master the markets, you can join my group mastery course. Okay, thank you and love you all. Bye for now.